We are going to speak on rationalization of set. To understand rationalization of set, you have to understand two things: the difference of two squares and conjugate set. Because I'm going to explain the difference of two squares. Now, if you have a minus b multiplied by a plus b, this gives a squared minus b squared. So in the same way, if you have root of a minus b multiplied by root of a plus b, this is going to give root a all squared minus b squared, and this gives a minus b squared. Okay, now let's look at root a minus root b being multiplied by root a plus root b, and this is going to give us root a all squared minus root b all squared. And this is going to give us a minus what? B. So with this, we are going to look at conjugates of set. Now, conjugates of set is all about changing a radical to a non-radical. Now, if I have root a, and I'm asked to find the conjugate of root a, what I need is, what am I going to multiply root a with to eliminate the square root, or to change root a to a rational number? So I'm going to need to multiply this with root a, because root a times root a gives us a. So the conjugate of root a is root a, and the conjugate of root 2 is also root 2. This is because if you multiply root 2 by root 2, it gives us 2. Okay, if I have root 3, then the conjugate of root 3 is also what? Root 3. As if I multiply root 3 by 3, it gives 3, which is a rational number. So we are going to look at other ones. Let's say we have 3 minus root 2. What's going to be the conjugate of this? Now the conjugate of this is just changing the symbol or the operation in the middle to addition. So the conjugate of this set over here is going to be 3 plus root 2. So in the same way, if I have 5 plus root 3, then the conjugate of this set is going to be 5 minus root 3. Okay, so with these two and our multiplications, we should be able to do rationalization of set. So taking that we have, let's say, 5 plus root 3 by 5 minus root 3, we are going to have 5 squared minus root 3 squared, just as in difference of two squares. So it will be 25 minus 3. This is going to give you 22. Okay, so since we know this, we are going to look at rationalization of set. Now, say we have 2 over root 2. How do you rationalize this? Rationalization of set is all about changing the denominator to a rational number. So I'm going to multiply by the conjugate of my denominator, which is root 2. So this is going to give us 2 root 2 all over 2. This cancels this. Then we have root 2. Next, let's look at another example. Say we have 2 over 3 minus root 2. We are asked to rationalize this. Once again, we are going to multiply the numerator by the conjugate of the denominator. So we have this over. Then you multiply the denominator by the same thing. We then go for it to expand. So with this, we are going to have 6 plus 2 root 2 all over 3 squared minus root 2 all squared. And this is going to give us 6 plus 2 root 2 all over 9 minus 2. Now this is going to give us 6 plus 2 roots 2 all over 9 minus 2, which is also going to give us 6 plus 2 roots 2 over 7.